Well, more and more Australians are turning the most important meal of the day into a drink. Liquid breakfasts are easy and quick, which makes them popular, particularly among time-poor parents.
But the trend is worrying health experts who say some drinks contain almost as much sugar as a glass of soft drink. Parents probably don't know that. Nutritionist Susie Burrell joins me now. Morning.
Good morning, girls.
Okay, explain, because more people are using them. How bad are they?
They can be considered very healthy, and I think that's the concern because they're marketed as being a good choice for busy parents and for kids who don't eat breakfast. But the message is just because that they're manufactured as a breakfast drink does not make them the healthiest option. So we can see that they've got 5 teaspoons of sugar for the average one. Even though they're marketed as being a quick and healthy choice, it's better than having nothing for breakfast, but it's still double the concentration of the sugar that you would get in a plain cereal and milk if you made it yourself. So they drink this drink and it's a very concentrated source of calories, and the perception is that it's very healthy, but the message is perhaps better than nothing, but still not the best choice, particularly for busy kids, particularly for kids who are needing sustained energy through the day. And as I said, I think the message is that these are the best choice for kids, and that's definitely not the case.
Can you give us any good choices? I wouldn't imagine there's a person out there that wouldn't assume that Cocoa Pops or whatever in a container is probably full of sugar, but are there any that are a little better than those?
There's some that are slightly lower in sugar, so they've only got, say for example, 3 teaspoons of sugar, and it should be said that 2 Weet-Bix and milk's only got the equivalent of 10, so less than half of that in the concentrated drink that's being compared as a comparison to 2 Weet-Bix and milk. Or a plain slice of toast with no added sugar peanut butter has virtually no sugar added. So you're better to actually have a glass of milk, put that in a container, even with a teaspoon of Milo, than you are to purchase these expensive drinks and perceive that you're doing a really good healthy breakfast choice, because I would argue they're double the concentration of the milk sugar than the actual cereal and milk. And I think there's an issue with marketing very sweet, fun type foods for kids. The message needs to be that breakfast is a wholesome meal, something that you prepare at home, and I think going the healthy, or the rushed and easy option is not necessarily the best message to parents.
Okay, so what's the best breakfast you can eat?
The best breakfast you can eat is a very plain cereal, something like your Weet-Bix with a little bit of plain milk. My favourite with kids is eggs on toast, because remember, kids are often eating breakfast at 7 and then recess might not be till 11, so definitely the protein-rich breakfast like the baked beans or the eggs will keep them full until the mid-morning. Worst case, a glass of milk. A tub of yogurt, again very quick but much more nutritious, much more likely to sustain them, and you're avoiding these very processed food items, which it's never as good as having the natural thing, is processing it all up, adding sugar, adding all the additions to it, and then saying it's got the same nutritional criteria. It's really not the same thing.
Yeah. Do you ever get caught up in the marketing too? Can I ask you a quick one? What about those yogurts you can drink? You know, the ones that come in squishy tubes and all sorts of different shapes?
They're actually really quite high in added sugar as well, so you're better to go for a plain yogurt in a little container and add a little bit of fresh fruit to it, because again you get that concentrated sugar that you wouldn't get in the natural food type.
Thanks,
so
Susie.
be careful, check your labels, the best advice.
Thought we were all saving time. Not really.
Unfortunately, no. If it's too good to be true, it usually is.
Yeah, it's a good covers everything, doesn't it really, damn it? Thanks, Susie.
Thanks,
nice
girls.
to see you.